2023, October 10, Tuesday. Speed up trials. Opposition leader attends first hearing 7 months after indictment. Democratic Party of Korea leader Lee Jae-myung is to stand trial in several cases, but delays have been severe. He can try delay tactics as a defendant, but the judiciary must not play into his hands. His trials must be conducted all the quicker, considering his status as party leader before the general election just 6 months away. Voters need to know the court's judgments on grave allegations involving a party leader. Lee attended his first court hearing Friday, 7 months since charges of corruption related to 2 development projects in Daejang-dong and Wire and illegal fundraising for a city-owned professional soccer club. The incident took place when he was a mayor of Seongnam, Gyeonggi Province. He requested a delay of the first hearing from September 15 to October 6, when he was on a hunger strike and the court acquiesced. He applied again for a trial delay after a judge denied the prosecution a warrant to arrest him on September 27 in cases involving the Baekhyun-dong development project and the Sangbangul business group giving cash illegally to North Korea. He cited reasons of health and the need to prepare for the trial, but the court refused and the first hearing was finally held. When he was questioned by the prosecution, Lee effectively used his right of silence and showed an attitude that he intends to prove his innocence in court, but he tried to delay the trial as long as possible. It runs counter to his remarks that he would play fair and square. He kept attempting to delay the trial apparently because if he was found guilty of even one of his charges before the general elections in April next year, it would adversely influence the election results of the Democratic Party. Yet the pace of the trial process is too slow from a common sense standpoint. He is also being tried on charges of violating the Public Office Election Act. A quick conclusion matters in an election law case. The act stipulates the first trial court should rule on an election lawsuit within 180 days, but the Lerit court has held a hearing every 2 weeks for more than a year. It is hard to erase suspicion that it is trying to avoid angering the opposition party. If Lee is indicted in connection with the Baekhyun-dong and Sangbangul cases, several different courts will likely proceed with trials simultaneously. Then each trial may proceed at an even slower pace. As a result, no first trial rulings may come before the general elections next year. The National Assembly on Friday voted down the nomination of Lee Gyun-young as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Korea. It was the first such rejection in 35 years. This is a result of the majority Democratic Party's stubborn opposition to his appointment. In view of past confirmations, the rejection is unusual. The vacancy of the top judicial post will likely set back rulings requiring the full bench of the Supreme Court and also likely lead to delays in lower court rulings, including cases involving Lee. It is questionable if Lee intends to stand trial in a judicial environment overseen by former Chief Justice Kim Myung-soo. The ex-Chief Justice has been criticized over trial delays involving defendants supportive of former President Moon Jae-in, who appointed him as Chief Justice. Currently, Lee is to stand trial on 10 charges across 7 cases. If a prison sentence in any one of the cases is confirmed by the Supreme Court, he will be disqualified from running in the next presidential election. Lee is in a position to put up trials as long as possible and to also care about the bench lineup of the Supreme Court. The rejected nominee has criticized trial delays and the personal management of the ex-Chief Justice. If the court keeps dragging its feet on these cases, it may be difficult for the Supreme Court to rule before the 2027 next presidential elections. This must not happen. Lee will likely keep trying delay tactics. The court must conduct its business swiftly.